Well, good morning. Hello in YouTube land and welcome back to the channel. And today, well, we're gonna do something, we're gonna answer the question that was on everybody's mind. Can you tour on a sport bike? So on today's Forever Newbie ride, we're gonna go around 300 miles on the sport bike. I thought nobody was gonna show up, especially nobody was gonna show up on a sport bike, but we do have some people here, so that's good. We're gonna find out. Cue the intro. So, can you tour on a sport bike?
How far is this ride gonna be?
So we're gonna find out today. So yeah, 300 miles on the Yamaha R7. Some people say it's not the sportiest bike, but for me, it's plenty sporty in the ergonomics. So we had a great day today, and I'm gonna tell you all about it. The Forever Newbie ride today was all about, well, let me introduce you to the cast for today. That was Anda on his Triumph Street Triple R. That's Austin on his Honda Rebel 1100. And then we had a new guy called Richard in Yamaha YCF R1. Nice guy, Richard. Hope he joins us again. Also Kat on a Kawasaki Ninja CX-6R. She was also new. Hope she joins us again as well. Ben on his Aprilia Tuono 1100 factory. And then another guy, new guy, Tyler on his Harley Davidson Road Glide. We're missing Francois on his BMW S1000 XR. Now, some of you guys are familiar already with Francois, another Francois. We have two Francois on our group. It's awesome. One is French Canadian, and the other is actual French. And we miss you, Francois. Hopefully, you can. Just to get here to our second meetup spot where we picked up, well, another stray. Let's talk about the ergonomics on the YCF R7. So as you can see, it has a sporty position, right? It is a sport bike, a super sport bike. And all right, as I was explaining the ergonomics on the, now this shot is pretty terrible, but it gave me the opportunity to actually see my wrist and see what terrible technique I have on the when I'm trying to accelerate. I should cock my wrist instead of having it like that. That's why my wrist hurts at the end of the long rides. All right, so this is pit stop number 2. We've been riding for now for 3 hours, I think, and it's not so far so good. No, I don't feel any pain. I don't think anything bad about it. The route has been good, but not great. We haven't found any twisties yet, but we'll continue on the search. Oh, any opportunity to take shots of these beautiful bikes. the Aprilia Tuono, the Road Glide, Triumph Street Triple, the R7, the BMW, Kawasaki, the Yamaha, Honda. Yeah, I mean, we had a great time today. Look, Richard is the only other person with the actual sport bike, and look at him. It was only the second stop and he was already tired. But anyway, so the ergonomics on the R7 or a sport bike, well, you're gonna have your legs really high, the foot pegs are gonna be high, and the seat is also gonna be high, and then the handlebars are gonna be low because, well, they're made for sporty riding, for going to the track and putting down some good lap times. They're not built, obviously, for going long distances. So that's why I don't know, we just wanted to try it out and see if it's possible, because I've seen some journalists in Europe, particularly, that they do long tourings on sport bikes. And I was wondering, like, would that be a good idea? It doesn't seem like it. So we tried it today. And at first it was not that bad. I mean, we have all these, on these back roads, if you're going fast, the wind hits you on the chest if you just put your head up. And so that way you don't have a lot of weight on your wrists. If you're riding comfortable like I'm doing right now, that's when it starts getting a little bit difficult, because I mean, your whole body, especially your whole upper body, have all these trouble with all these words. Anyway, your whole upper body is, the weight is going right to your wrists. Usually you can rest your left wrist, but on your right you have to keep using the throttle on that hand. So that's the one that gets really tired. Cruise control would work awesome for a bike like this, and you can tour longer, no problem. But because that's the biggest issue is the wrist. But maybe if we change that technique, maybe we can improve. Anyway, the legs start. You do feel that you are cramped, but it's not something that it's unbearable. I don't think so. I mean, yeah, check out my technique. It's pretty terrible. Anyway, coming from a bicycle, because I used to ride bicycles, the sport bike is not an uncomfortable machine. I mean, not by a long shot. Bicycles, you have the same sporty position, but then you have these the saddle that is terrible. And oh, here we go. Here is where we got to Smith Point, which was the whole point of the tour today, is go to Smith Point, take some pictures. Look, they're doing the whole Fritz McDonald again. I couldn't catch up with either Anna or Austin, and they were waiting for me like, oh, what took you so long? Well, I don't know. I'm riding like a normal person. Oh, we're missing people, fuck. Well, we made it to Smith Point, and here's the beach. And we took some pictures. I forgot the battery for the camera, so we took some pictures with the phone. Best we can do, yeah. One day I'll get it, guys. But, well, it's almost 12 o'clock, and we're not tired. So, yeah, I think you can... And this road is it's a nice road. It has some turns. We couldn't find any really twisty road, but it's nice, and we could ride some spirited riding here. And So Francois was meeting us at the restaurant, so he missed this part of the ride. But yeah, at this point, it's been more than 3 hours that I've been on the bike, and I feel fine. It's no problem. As you can see, the road is not great, has a lot of patches and stuff, but it's fine. And we were riding. We were not going all crazy. We were riding a little spirited, but fine, just enjoying. I was trying to get some good shots of our new friend Richard here on his R1, and then he let me by, and caught up with I believe his cat on the Ninja. And in front I was Austin and Ben and Anda, I believe. And this is a nice road. As I was explaining, it has some twists. We found a couple of turns that were really good, that were 25 mile per hour ones. And even if, I believe that if you're a person who can drag some knee, you can get down on those. But anyway, I was just enjoying the R7. I was not tired at all at this point after more than 3 hours in the saddle. So yeah, the little Yamaha handles great. And on a road like this, which is very bumpy, I always complained about my rear suspension. But you know what? Once it's set, I don't think it's that bad. I think now that the suspension is not as hard, I don't know, it feels a lot better than what it did when it was brand new, that it was a pogo stick. Right now, it's handling the bumps really well. So yeah, I'm enjoying the hell out of this little R7 because of that. Now we're gonna run into an incident here. I believe it's around here that it happened, because it was on our way to lunch when we had this incident. So I'll tell you about it when we reach it. But yeah, anyway, so the little Yamaha. Now I'm trying out a whole bunch of the of angles and camera angles, because for my Suki, I already had the camera angle set up, but on my Yamaha, I don't really love the way with the camera on the dash. I was trying to do the chin mount thing again, and now I put the camera underneath the chin backwards, and that one can give me certain different angles, and it's nice, but it is really hard to set exactly the angle. Right now, I like this. I like this shot. You guys tell me what you think. I think this one looks good because you can see plenty of the road in front, and you can still feel. You can see the bike, and you feel like you're riding the bike. I think I like this shot a lot. But I was supposedly using the same shot, and as you can see, I was looking at my hand on the other shot. And then if you ride a little bit more spirited, well, you get your head on the tuck and you can't see anything. So I don't love that. So I'm still trying to figure out. And then the shot that I do to record the rider, it's on the mirror. There's no other place on this bike that I can actually mount the camera and be stable. And the mirror is not as stable as it should. So we're still trying to figure it out, but we'll get it eventually. For now, I think I'm gonna stick to this one, which is not that terrible. But you can see here, you can't see anything. All you can see is bike. So maybe I can just put the other one where the phone is, just for those shots, and then I can keep this one. I can use 2 cameras on that. I'm still going to use the little Dragon Touch and keep the 2 GoPros. So for now, I don't know. So what else? I think this is where the incident is happening. Yes, it is. Look at that. That was pretty dangerous. So what happened here is Austin, for some reason, he was pushing a little bit too hard, and he went off the road. And he has a good guardian angel because that guardian angel kept him upright. So he went off the road. He kept the bike upright and came back on the road. And all that, I mean, the only thing that happened is his bike got muddy. That's it. Nothing particular about today's any other day. So we're here at this place called the Hurricane in someplace Texas. I'm gonna have to do some research because I forgot where we're at. We were near Anahuac, Texas. This is the Hurricane. I don't know if you can see it. But anyway, we were 8 or 9 when we started. Everybody else quit. We are not quitters. We continue. Even we had this incident. Austin was trying to check the off-road capabilities of his Rebel. So maybe we'll get Austin to tell us all about it. But look at this great place. I mean, check it out. This is where we're having lunch, guys. And yeah, it is very nice. No swimming. Yeah, I don't think I would like to go swimming in those green waters. But still, you have nature, you have industry, you have some good food, some good friends. Even a dog followed us for like 5 miles, I don't know, and I hope it's not lost. All right, so Austin, will you be able to tell us what happened today?
Went in a little too hot, and
oh yeah, you complied because
there's a lot of grass on the bike.
There's a
Put it that way.
car
A lot of grass
every
on the bike.
corner. Just
Okay, yeah, well, checking the off-road capabilities of a Rebel. Let's just say we can attest to that. What about you guys?
what? You having fun?
Yeah? You're enjoying yourselves? All right.
But you promised sunshine and it's not there.
Yeah, that's on me. It's my bad. All right.
She followed us all the way over there, over to the restaurant practically.
Where's your bike?
This is a nice place.
Looks better than.
Well, we're almost home. We're like 2 blocks from home, but I wanted to stop and do this video before I cannot make it. Man, such a bad idea. Well, it's not. I mean, we proved that we can tour on a sport bike. But is it a good idea? I don't think so. Everything hurts. My wrist is killing me. Funny thing is, my back is not that bad. So it's something that everybody complains about these bikes, and no, my back is fine. It's just my legs and my wrist. Yeah, my wrist is hurting really bad. So time to get home and take some medicine, and well, we'll give you final thoughts when we get home. Well, I am home now. Number one rule of Forever Newbies is to come home to your beautiful families at the end of the day. And as you can see, I am here with my daughter, and my son is over there. Say hello. He doesn't want to say hello. He has no pants on. All right. So now that I'm here, and now I can just give you a more of an honest opinion of how I feel after almost 300 miles on the R7 with some good roads. We didn't find any awesome twisties, but we did find some good roads. And so the first 3 hours were on back roads, and it was fine. And then I didn't stop to do another recording, because after that we only found one good road, and we only stopped once, and then we continued on highways. So yeah, not recommended. I mean, you can do the 6 hours, no problem, on back roads. And if you're going fast, because you're concentrated on that, you don't feel that you're tired. But on highways, when you start getting like really boring, just going straight, that's when you start feeling that your legs are cramped, that your wrist starts to hurt. So yeah, can you tour on a sport bike? Yes, you absolutely can. Should you? No, that's not what they're for. So if you have a touring bike, use a touring bike. If not, rent one. But if you absolutely have to, well, you can. Well, that is it for today's video, guys. Remember, if you liked the video, well, give it a thumbs up. So, what else? Yeah, give it a thumbs up, share with all your friends, and subscribe and hit the bell button. And if you don't like the video, well, send it to all your enemies. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Ooh.